Ella Langley. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How
I'd
are you?
recognize
Good.
those bangs anywhere.
Good.
Yes.
It
That's
is a
the goal.
compliment.
That
It's
is
a
the goal.
compliment.
That is something you have a lot of responsibility with bangs, and as a woman, we've all had the moment we cut our own.
That's what I did. That's
Did
how I
you?
got bangs.
Don't tell women that we are not going to look like yours.
Don't.
Well, no,
They're
no.
so pretty.
Hold on.
You definitely won't.
let me get this straight. I cut my own hair, and it was bad. Like right before my album shoot. I don't know why. When I get stressed out, I got to do something.
It's a thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I was like, my bangs were a little too long, and I just had taken the cowboy hat off, so I was like, I need to fix my bangs, and it was like right before the show, and it was like, I don't know how I messed it up so bad, but it was like really, really, really bad. And so then I went to my hairdresser, and I was like, I think you just are gonna have to fully send it to cover it up. And so that's when I got bangs, and I was like, man, this is kind of drastically changing my appearance. Like, it's kind of crazy. We just did this whole album shoot without bangs. Now I have bangs.
They're amazing.
And now I can never not have bangs again.
I
probably.
know.
That's fine. Who
have
needs
people been bringing
Botox
it
when
up?
you have bangs?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
pro bangs.
Yes. Well, what a year it's been. There is certain songs in any format, but I'm just only going to speak for country. You remember hearing them for the first time, and your single was one of those moments of like
thank you.
just stuck out so much on our. We were all standing in the
We're all-
studio in the
yeah.
middle of our
We
show,
all heard it
and
for
we're
the
like,
first time
oh,
on
like
the radio station, on the air in
Yes,
the morning.
like
We're
our
like,
like our listeners.
Because we're not involved in the music meetings. That's above our pay grade. So that morning, the song comes on, and we're like, what?
It was amazing.
What is this?
It was just
this
amazing.
Sounds so different and so fantastic
Thank you.
with whatever else we're playing, which we play many great songs, but yours stuck out so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's a huge
That's what we're
compliment.
trying to do. Throughout putting this record, I really feel like it's, if you even look at what I was wearing, kind of what I was, even in my interviews, it's a little bit different from the top of this year to what it is right now. And I think what has really nailed down who I am as an artist was me putting this record out. It's me, for the first time, putting it together, a body of work, trying to present myself as an artist, trying to present myself as a person, and I kind of wanted to understand that a little bit more. And when we were going through picking songs for this record, we cut 5 first. You Look Like You Love Me, Paint the Town Blue, Hungover, and Nicotine. And then I'm trying to remember what that other one
Hungover's
was.
so good too.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
oh my
you.
God.
And so we originally cut You Look Like You Love Me. It wasn't a duet. Wrote it originally not as a duet.
Really?
Had a shorter second verse. I sang like it was second verse was like that we had on there, and I do this live. It goes well, he cracked a smile and said, how about that? Because for once in his life, he'd met his match. We went outside and sat for a smoke, and well, hell, this is how the rest of that story goes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But Riley had asked us on tour, and I was like, oh my God, what if he just, I was driving around and listening to the cut, and I was like, what if he just wrote a second verse? And so,
So he was always your guy.
yeah,
There was
well,
nobody else that could have
no.
done that part.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
So, because it wasn't originally a duet, and the only reason
Right.
I asked him was because I was like, well, we could do it out on the tour together. You know, that would be fun as a song for us to do, and it would be fun to do a song that we had written on and not just to cover every night. And funny enough, we didn't even do it to the very last night of the tour.
And with that, we
really?
just announced Denver, the Denver
Yes.
show,
Yes.
Red
I'm
Rocks.
happening.
so
Oh my
excited.
God,
That was
right?
my first time last year, and I'm so excited to go back and have a 45-minute set.
Heck
Yes.
yeah.
Isn't it just, I mean, every time we even as locals go into that place, we're overwhelmed with the beauty. It never gets old, if that
Yeah, I'm just,
I hope it doesn't ever get old.
I can't wait to headline that place one day. That's such a goal of mine. But just even going back and getting to do the song again there. I
Yeah.
remember we recorded some content there. I'm sure y'all noticed it in some of the videos, the ones that like originally when we announced Riley on the song. We recorded some content at Red Rocks that day.
Really?
So if you go back and see
Oh,
it, like the
nice.
visualizer or anything, that's at Red Rocks.
I'll go and watch that. But what I really enjoy watching is your cooking shows on
Oh,
Insta.
yay.
What were you making soup that day? You were sick.
Make,
Made
yeah,
some soup?
Yeah. It was a detox soup.
It was a detox soup.
I really love soup and stews. I guess it was more of a stew. People were trying to clock me on that, and I kind of agree because there was a lot of stuff in there, and there was like not much soup. It was like,
Yeah, but you
I
had
like a
confidence.
Hardee's-
I loved.
Hardee's
I mean, you
soup.
were talking through
I'm
it.
from the South now. I know
Yeah.
how to cook. I know
Oh,
that
heck
y'all
yeah.
see me play music a lot, but I know how to cook.
She can get it. Ella Langley, great to see you.
Thank y'all for having me.